Dads, have you been feeling constantly exhausted and irritable and like you're barely keeping it together? Because here's the thing, you're not alone, and about 15% of fathers are all experiencing the perinatal anxiety due to the overwhelming demands of fatherhood. Yet no one's talking about it. Between juggling our work responsibilities, our family needs, attempting to maintain your own health, you're caught in an endless cycle of stress that's wreaking havoc on your body and on your mind. That dad bod isn't just about skipping those workouts or eating a couple calories. It's a physical manifestation of chronic stress that's keeping the nervous system locked in fight or flight mode. But here's what most healthcare providers aren't talking about is that this chronic stress isn't just affecting your waistline, it's compromising your health, your relationships, and your ability to be the dad and husband that your family deserves. So this video is for the exhausted and stressed out dads that feel like they're running on empty, struggling to balance work and family demands while watching their health and energy decline, and wondering if this is just what fatherhood is supposed to feel like. So we're going to be revealing why so many dads are stuck in a cycle of chronic stress, how it's affecting your nervous system, and the simple yet powerful cheat code that can actually help break this cycle without adding more to your already full plate. So you're going to discover how neurologically focused chiropractic care is the catalyst that transforms your health and gives you back the energy to be the dad that you want to be. So, according to recent data, up to 50% of dads experience postpartum depression if their partner is also struggling with it. Now, that's a staggering statistic that highlights a silent epidemic. The pressure on modern fathers is immense, yet it's rarely acknowledged. Many dads come to our office at Haven Family Chiropractic completely drained, with tense shoulders and persistent headaches and disrupted sleep and crazy digestive issues and struggling with what society has just casually labeled as the inevitable dad bod. Now, these aren't just isolated signs, they're interconnected manifestations of a nervous system that's stuck in chronic stress mode. Now, most concerning is that many dads have normalized this state, believing that constant exhaustion and the health decline are just part of the fatherhood package that they signed up for. So let's dive into it. Let's understand how your nervous system responds to that chronic dad stress. You see, your nervous system has two primary modes: sympathetic fight or flight response, which we're all kind of familiar with, right? It's the stress mode, and then the parasympathetic rest and digest state. So when you're constantly juggling the work deadlines, family responsibilities, financial pressures, and trying to maintain relationships, your body gets stuck in that sympathetic dominance fight or flight overdrive. Essentially, you're keeping the gas pedal pressed down 24/7. Now, this chronic activation causes the body to continuously release cortisol and other stress hormones that, while those are super helpful in emergencies, they create serious health problems when they're constantly and sustainedly elevated. You see, your nervous system wasn't designed to handle this level of sustained stress, leading to what we call dysautonomia, which is a dysfunction within the autonomic nervous system that impacts nearly every bodily function. So this leads to that cascading health effect of dad burnout. Chronic sympathetic dominance and elevated cortisol directly contribute to what many dads joke about as the dad bod, the increased abdominal fat, the muscle loss, and the overall physical decline. You see, these stress hormones don't just affect your appearance, they actively suppress testosterone production. They reduce muscle recovery and they disturb our metabolic function. The inflammation that's actually triggered by chronic stress impacts everything from your cardiovascular health to the immune system and even your cognitive function. So, this explains why stressed dads often experience brain fog and memory issues and reduced patience and the diminished ability to regulate their emotions. It's not a character flaw, it's a neurological response. And this is exactly why traditional self care advice often fails us as dads. Because most healthcare advice tells you just to exercise more and to eat better or sleep, right? But when your nervous system is already exhausted, finding the energy to implement these changes feels damn near impossible. And the irony is that you need these healthy behaviors to heal, but chronic stress has depleted the very reserves that you need to start these practices in the first place. And this is why the willpower and discipline and motivation alone isn't enough. We have to address the root cause of the fatigue at the neurological level first. So until the nervous system shifts out of survival mode, the sustainable lifestyle changes remain extremely difficult to be able to implement and to maintain. So this is the cheat code for dad health. It's neurologically focused chiropractic care. So when we're talking about neurologically focused chiropractic care and the adjustments that we deliver within it, It addresses subluxation, the neurological interference that keeps the nervous system stuck in stress mode. So, this is specifically gentle and precise adjustments that help restore proper communication between the brain and the body, allowing the nervous system to finally shift out of that chronic fight or flight and into rest and recover mode. So, this is why dads that receive neurologically focused chiropractic care actually report better sleep quality first and then improved energy levels, reduce pain and tension, and enhance mood, and gradually improving their overall physical, mental, and emotional health. So think about it as like hitting the reset button on your overstressed brain, creating the foundation for other health improvements to be able to build upon. And this is exactly what makes the approach different from the standard chiropractic model. Now, at Haven Family Chiropractic, we use what's called the advanced insight scans to be able to precisely measure your nervous system function and identify exactly where stress and subluxation are impacting you the most. So, this scientific and specific approach allows us to create personalized care plans that are based on objective measurements, not just generic recommendations. So, we focus specifically on the neurological component of health rather than just the musculoskeletal pain, right? Addressing the root cause of the symptoms rather than just temporarily masking them. So, our care approach is actually designed to restore optimal nervous system function first, which then naturally creates the energy and the capacity for you to implement those other healthy lifestyle changes. Dad, listen, you deserve to feel your best, not just for your family, but truly like for yourself. And neurologically focused chiropractic care isn't just another thing to add to your already overwhelming to do list. It's the essential first step that then makes everything else possible. So, by addressing the root cause of that exhaustion at the nervous system level, you're going to finally have the energy to implement those other healthy habits that you know you should be doing too. Now, countless dads in our practice have experienced this transformation. Within just weeks of beginning care, they start sleeping better. Their mood starts improving. There's reduced pain and tension, and the return of that energy that they haven't felt in years. You see, your family needs you at your best, and that starts with taking care of your nervous system health. So, the first step is scheduling your comprehensive neurological evaluation and consultation at Haven Family Chiropractic. So, this assessment will give us a clear picture of how stress is affecting your nervous system and helping us to create that personalized plan to get you back. So, the energy, the health, the slack in the rope to do big things for your family. So, check the link in our bio to learn more about what we do at our office and schedule your neurological insight scans.